I'm looking for Ed. Once again, cannot find him in the house. And of course, there he is. Ed! Ed! What are you doing?
Well, you see, oh, hi, because the driveway's so dirty, when I got into my new truck, I got the placemats dirty. So I decided, because I have an inverter, I'd vacuum it out.
Okay.
So I guess this is another Mudhawk episode, huh?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Well,
though I gotta say, the obsession with cleaning, I'm not even going there. You could just say our kids were in the back of the truck and dragged in a lot of dirt.
yeah.
When we went to see the Christmas lights. Okay, well, why don't you show us the truck?
All right, well, here, just let me set this down. Let me, I don't know how to unturn off the auxiliary here.
You have to push that button.
All right, well, listen, we bought a new truck. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. So we had the old Silverado. I'm sure if you watched our old videos, you saw us with the old Chevy Silverado. And it was a great little truck, but you know, in New England, it struggled on the hills when we had the trailers. So we decided to up our game, and we bought the new Dodge Ram 2500 with the 6.4 liter motor. Like one of the biggest, most powerful motors you can get without going diesel, and I didn't want to go diesel because that's a huge waste of money.
And we weren't planning on getting the new truck now, but I found it online and the deal was right. So
yeah, so we'll start at the back. So excuse the mess. So this has the power assist tailgate. I have a power inverter there, 115 volt, maximum 400 watts. So our little Eureka thing worked just fine on it. There are all kinds of tie downs in here. As you can see, it's been sprayed, so it is protected. It also came with the tonneau cover, which is really nice because, you know, we get a lot of wet weather here in the New England area, so I'm able to keep our stuff protected when the weather's bad. Just let me start it. So it's a very easy close. I don't know if you remember with the Chevy, I had to push and then I had to get my elbow in there. But I got backup lights and I have backup cameras in here. When I turn this thing on, it probably won't do it in the daytime. But see, there's a light in here, and there's actually lights all the way around this machine, and so at nighttime you got like this entire halo. But yeah, it's a very nice little truck for a 3/4
little
ton.
truck. Oh, and it also has on the back the cargo camera.
Yeah, I was about to get to
Oh,
that.
okay.
So if you
I didn't know if you had forgotten about it.
No, I hadn't.
Okay.
So as we kind of alluded, so there's two cameras. There's one right here that you're going to be able to see the trailer hitch and whatnot, and then up with the light, there's another camera there, so you can watch what you've got going on inside the truck box itself. We got the Sport model, and it's really nicely dressed. The one thing I like about it is the running boards, how they extend over into the box. So if I'm in here and I'm trying to get at something, it makes it a lot easier. I could walk over to the edge and I could get in there lickety split. The stereo in this thing just kicks it. It's got this subwoofer in there that is just make any teenager proud to drive. There's a nice little cubby in the back here. It's where we got some of our stuff. There's all sorts of power attachments that you can put in there. You got your airflow in the back, and the leg room in this thing is just beautiful. You know, Tucker, my son who rides in here, you know, he's 6'1", and he has a ton of leg room. The rear window is power, so if I could just sneak out here for a sec, Boo.
And it has defrost in it too, right?
It does.
It does, yep.
So if I climb into this bad boy and get my placemats dirty again, let's see.
Okay, so we don't use this very often because it's winter. So we're still in the learning curve. I mean, we've had it for a couple of weeks, but still in the learning curve of the windows and whatnot. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Yeah, so there's my back window. And then if I don't have enough airflow there, if you look up here, if you want to come around to the front. Oh yeah, there's speakers in the roof too. I didn't realize that.
Oh,
So we
wow.
got speakers under the seat so that you really feel it, and then you got it right above it so you really hear. I have the sunroof that, oops, wrong button. Not only does it open in the back right here,
Tilts.
I could wave.
It tilts.
But then I could also do the whole meal deal and open this thing up completely. And it is a smoked glass, so when you open it, it's considerably brighter. And
But
then,
it also has the curtain that goes over it.
yeah. And then if you want, you can close that off completely.
Yep.
So it's really nice. We got 1,000 miles on it now, actually just a little bit over. We got 1,200 miles on it now. I did the first oil change at 1,000 miles. That's just kind of what I do with a brand new motor, because I feel that, you know, most of the grease that's packed in the bearings and any new metal shavings, they're all going to come out in that first 1,000 miles. So we did that there. So this is a twist knob. Can I steal the camera?
I'm gonna actually get in on the other side.
Yeah, so I'm going to steal this from
I'm
Lisa.
gonna shut this.
So this is a push button, so I put my foot on the brake, press the button, and away she goes. And then the dashboard lights up. So it is a dial shifter. So I just turn this dial, I go from reverse, neutral, drive. There's my 4 high, my 2-wheel drive, my 4 low, and neutral. Over here I got my towing. Lisa, how do I get my screen back? Oh, there I am. So there's my towing, there's my traction control, there's my tow hauling. Now I got sensors front and rear, so if I pull up to something, you'll see a map come on here and it'll warn me if I'm getting too close to the front or the back. I can turn those on and off. So for instance, when I'm towing, I would have this shut off. Here's our main cabin controls for AC and heat, but that will also come up on here. If I go to here, I can make all my adjustments right here, wherever I want to go, and I can turn the heat up or down as I see fit. Lisa plays with this a lot more than I do. There's my front defrost, my rear defrost, AC, it's all in here. You have your primary setups that you can go through, and you can even set this to be driver specific. Lisa has set it up so that when we first turn it on, it says hello Ed, and it has my seat set, I believe, the way I want it to be for now. I haven't changed it yet.
And
I have a second set of lights over here. These are my fog lamps. This here, I have lights inside my mirror all over the place. It's ridiculous. The amount of lights I have. Let me roll my window down here. So at nighttime, I have this mirror here that'll light up the whole side of my truck. And not only that, hi honey, how are ya? Good. Not only that, but if I press this button here, it lights up the whole front end through these lights right here. So it is an absolute beautiful truck. There are more lights on it than Rockefeller Plaza.
what was the light that you were using to blind me?
Well, that was this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was this one right here. So, you know, you get right in there and, you know, people lose vision. These are power mirrors, so if I...
It doesn't work when the door is open.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you have to get out.
So if I close this, and I think it's this button here. No?
Maybe you should just get in and do it.
Okay, yeah, Lisa's got some good ideas. Look at the mess I made already. I gotta vacuum again.
Yep, you do.
Ah. Okay, so let's turn off the extra lights. Right here and right here. I got power foldings.
Whee!
This button here is for the convex mirror on the bottom. And this, there we go, extends my mirrors out. So that's pretty cool. I got all kinds of driver controls in here. There's my gas mileage. Let's see if I come around a little bit closer, you can see that. And I could scroll through this to, there's my off-road settings, vehicle information, my tire settings. Not very even. I might have to go to the gas station, fix that up. Speedometer, if we were moving, it'd say more than 0. There's my entire screen setup, messages, audio. Trailer towing, I could set up my trailer, put in the weight and everything else in here.
Well, that you put in here somewhere.
Yeah, we can also do it on the main screen as well.
Where is it? Do you see it anywhere?
Well, there's so much stuff in here that I don't think we know it all yet. It even has tutorials. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know if...
Would it be in categories?
Maybe. Vehicle.
See, we don't act like we know it all because we simply don't. You know, it's kind of like when we do a how-to video. It's like, okay, you're going to see all of our mistakes. You know, we're still kind of fishing in the dark with this. But it's a beautiful machine. It's got more power than I need. The 6.4 is the same motor that is in the Hellcat.
Oh, it disappeared.
Obviously. Oof. Oh, okay. There you go. Obviously, it's configured a little differently because I don't need to go from 0 to oh my god. You know, I'm more of a tower hauler. So I do have.
I wonder where it is. Not audio.
I don't know. There's our cargo cameras. See, there's the one that's on the back of the, it's this one right here that we're shining on from the back of the cab going into the box. And if we go there, then you can see, well, I shouldn't show you my license plate. And I got my tailgate down, so, I mean, that's the way that is. But, I mean, I got 400 horsepower, I got over 400 foot-pounds of torque, so I'm going to be able to tow anything I need to tow through the hills of New England without too much difficulty. Oh, we even have a mirror dimmer. That'll be good at night.
Yeah. Display.
But yeah, it's a great truck.
Trailer. Found it.
We found it. So, you know, we had plans on buying a new truck. We didn't think we would be doing it till the spring. You know, we had been talking about this since the summer. But when this deal came across, we just really couldn't say no to it.
Well, I found the truck and I was not going to tell him about the truck because I knew that we would end up getting it. So, and here we are. I told him about it and we ended up getting it.
And we're sitting in it.
And we're sitting in it. Oh, and then what else did we have done to it?
Oh, so I had the ceramic coating put on it to protect the paint, and then we did an undercoating that is it's kind of an oil base. So you put it on each year. What was it called? I keep thinking wool wax, but
no, it's not.
What it was called.
It's called something else.
Yeah, I can never remember for what it's called, but so I bought 4 applications. I had one application put on now, and I'm going to have one put on every autumn, you know, around Thanksgiving period before they start salting and destroying the roads with the stuff they put on it, which in turn destroys our vehicles, because I frankly just don't have the money to replace this. This is a one-shot deal for me. But it's a beautiful truck. It's got the Alpine sound system. I would love to play it and turn up the beat for you, but you know, there's copyright laws and stuff, and I don't want to, you know, go to the effort of putting up a video just to have it removed or deleted or whatever. But it's the Ram 2500. It's the Bighorn edition. It's the sport version.
Bighorn. Oh, and then
it's just
we have two glove compartments.
A beautiful truck. It really is. And
then did you show them this?
The inside?
Yeah.
So
it's a Ram.
Yeah. So there we go. You got another port here. In the front here, you got all sorts of auxiliary ports. This opens here, and then again here. There's all of our HEV keys.
Because if we don't keep them in there, we forget them.
Yeah. And then we've got the old navigation system in here, but the screen has navigation on it.
Well, it comes from your phone.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a standalone navigation.
This tray goes back and forth. You could position it to wherever you want it. You have another 115 volt AC right here that you can use to plug in a laptop or whatever you need.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really handy. It's got this nice little section here that sometimes Lisa puts her cell phone on it.
It is for your cell phone.
Personally, I put my cell phone right up here, up in this little cubby. But
we used to put your cell phone on there.
I did, but now I've started putting it up there, to be honest.
Oh. Actually, I think it could go right in here. So I think you could, if you were going to use it for navigation or something, doesn't fit that way.
Why would you put your
but
navigation there when it's right on the screen right below?
No, I agree.
I just throw my phone up in there and boom, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful, on the steering wheel, just for a second, I'll put on the music. Here we go. Ed, that's me.
I don't like all the spots on the screen, and it's an 8-inch screen. I kind of wanted 12, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay. So there's the music. Now I can control it from the steering wheel as well. And if I'm tired of Christmas music, which I kind of am, I can scroll the channels on the steering wheel right on the back here, so I can go to wherever I may want to go. Obviously we have Cirrus on right now, so those are my options.
We got like a, I don't know, free 6-month. I'm thinking we might keep it.
Yeah. I have on my steering wheel as well, I can answer the telephone on my phone, or I mean on my steering wheel. I already showed you the controls that I could adjust on my dashboard. On the other side, I have my cruise control. And then down here, I have my gear limiter. So for instance, if I'm going down a long, steep hill and I'm afraid that, you know, my brakes might get a little hot because I'm pulling both of our machines, I can reduce what gear we're in to help control the speed. Mind you, if you have your cruise control on that, you're not supposed to use while towing, but if you do,
which he does,
the vehicle is going to do it automatically anyways. But I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Oh, it has auto start, or what is that called? Remote start.
Yeah, I got remote start. There's probably more stuff on here that I haven't showed you. If I had a garage instead of Nature's Garage, I could hit the button there and my doors would automatically open. Of course, it's got the
vanity mirror
that women have to have because they can't live in a moment without looking at themselves.
Notice how there's one on the driver's side too.
I got cab lights. So yeah, so this is our truck, and so this is what we're going to be using next year. When the season starts up again, it'll be pulling our machines around. So from the Mudhawk family to yours, I wish you all a very happy new year, and we'll see you in our next adventure. Thank you for watching.